Great. All right, stream. We're gonna do Archon quest and do Yelan pools. Oh Jesus! We'll get to this. I swear. Not right now. I don't think this is a long one, fortunately.
Perfect. It's you two. I have a commission here that has your names written all over it. In fact, I'd even go so far as to say you're the only ones for the job.
The only ones for the job? Huh. If our help is really that important, it's probably some
Immersion.
Archon class commission, right?
Yeah.
The Adventurers Guild doesn't employ that kind of classification system.
What do you
In
need?
fact, this commission is also probably not
You want the
nearly as
SOCD?
intimidating as what you're expecting.
It's only on a beta. Go to just look up looting on YouTube. I'll show
All
you.
it asks us to do is to find
One
a
sec,
missing
chat.
person.
Alright, stream, we're back.
Huh? Then why did you say we were the only ones for the job?
I came across this commission while reviewing our backlog not too long ago. It seems simple, but our
You not
records
auto and do
indicate
this?
that
I guess
over
you
a dozen
can't.
successive efforts to complete
No
it
immersion
have
mode.
all ended in failure, despite attempts by several accomplished and renowned adventurers. With the reputation of the Adventurers Guild and the performance of the Sumeru branch at stake, it's in our best interest to assign this commission to the adventurer with the highest completion rate over the past few years.
Well, that's us for sure.
All I'm asking is for you to give it your best shot.
Lumine smile. Damn, we haven't streamed Genshin in like
If it
Lantern
proves to
since
be beyond your
Lantern,
capabilities
right?
as well, I'll talk to the
That's so
commissioner about
fucked.
canceling the commission.
Okay, so who are we looking for? And what is it about this commission that's made it so hard to complete?
This commission was jointly issued by the residents of Vimara Village. They say one of their own villagers has gone missing. But the problem is, they don't know the missing person's name. They can only provide information about his general appearance.
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name? If so many adventurers have failed to complete this commission, maybe this missing villager doesn't exist at all. Could it be some sort of a prank or something?
Unlikely. Several villagers came by to issue the commission, and judging by their appearance and tone of voice, they seemed incredibly sincere. It certainly didn't seem like a joke to them. Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. There aren't many upsides to a prank that costs Mora to carry out.
You'd be surprised.
In any case, it would
YouTube
probably
careers.
be best to go to Vimara Village and ask around first. The Adventurers Guild does have some information on hand, but I would say anything you can learn directly from the villagers would be far more reliable. The best way to avoid misdirection is to go to the source.
All right then, let's go! I'm starting to
my
get
bad.
really curious about this whole thing.
Need to check Discord. Alright. Archon quest. Is this the first Archon quest in a while? I think it is. I know I'm patch late.
Emerge.
We made it to Vimara Village! Why don't we talk to...
Skyward!
If this commission is really...
Hello there. You looking to buy something? I do business in this area.
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vimara Village.
Ah, so you're here about that then. Ah, you're not the first, that's for sure. We've certainly made a lot of trouble for you all. To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after with nothing to show for their efforts. We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. But no one has been able to make any headway.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
I don't know. I really have no clue. I couldn't tell you.
Okay, guess you are really sick of answering questions.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound short with you. I was actually just giving you my answer to your questions. I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you, we all have a very strong impression of him. When you live in the same village as someone, you develop a lot of memories together, you know? We just don't know the specifics. Maybe we did at one point, but that information is long gone by now.
Like Abyss? I forget this is like actually important story stuff.
At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think. We've all exchanged what we know, and that was the only logical conclusion.
All right, specifics aside then, what kind of person was he?
Young guy, in his early 20s probably. Incredibly kind sort of person, always willing to lend a helping hand.
Early
I chatted with him
20s.
when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others on more than one occasion.
Wait.
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did before. Seems like he left a pretty good impression on you.
But of course, everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. We wouldn't have issued that commission otherwise.
One sec, chat.
There aren't many
Okay.
young people like him nowadays. So genuine and pure. To think that he just up and disappeared one day. I just hope nothing bad happened.
Could he have just moved away without telling anyone?
No, he's not the type to leave without saying goodbye. And anyway, moving away without being seen by a single person in the village, there's no way he would have been able to manage that.
Huh. Alright, thanks for the information. We're gonna go ask around some more.
Okay.
Yeah. Got her.
Oh.
It's that guests I hear.
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you. With your help, I trust that young man's case is in good hands.
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course. I'm happy to help any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I do remember hearing the sound of his voice. Not recently, of course. That loss has left me feeling quite empty. I don't think his parents are still living in the village. But somehow he never seemed lonely. In fact, he was usually the one offering companionship to others.
What is
He would
going on
often
here?
take time to visit the elderly or play with the orphans in the village. And whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to listen with open ears. He always knew just what to say. As the village chief, I owe him many thanks. Helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives should have been one of my responsibilities. But he was often the one rising to the occasion.
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person. No wonder his disappearance affected you all so much. But, you wouldn't happen to know any details about his name, address, or family situation, right?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I just can't remember. No matter how you look at it, I should know those things. But for some reason, no matter how hard I try to remember, the information just
I
doesn't
always think like
come.
memory wipe shit in
Perhaps
stories
my
like this
age
is
really
actually
has
kind of
caught up
spooky.
with me this
I wonder
time.
what they'll do with it.
It's okay. There's no need to force yourself to try and remember. We'll figure something out. Well, Traveler, what do you think? Paimon thinks so too. Like, the name thing. It's so weird that no one remembers his name. And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived. It's like this guy's been erased from reality or something. Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily, but more like he never existed to begin with? Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one. Someone who only exists in people's memories?
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right? You're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
Yes.
Yep, sure are. We were just looking into the case.
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank goodness you haven't given up. I've been so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our commission. My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vamara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for a missing villager. I'm begging you. You have to find him.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our
Oh,
best
boy.
shot. So, were you close to the missing villager? Are there any leads you can give us?
I'm not sure this counts as a lead, but follow me. There's a place I'd like to show you.
One sec. Whoop.
Researching human physiology is so much more interesting than field research.
Keep it moving.
Skyward!
Wait, up top? No.
Is this the place? Under this tree?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so full of memories. We used to always sit together under this tree and talk. Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky, or stop to feel the wind against our skin. We could sit there for hours at a time, never realizing how long it had been. I was actually adopted by the people of Vamar village. The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child. I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so lively. Still, there were times when I couldn't help but feel incredibly alone.
Alone?
How should I put it? When something's bothering you, or when you have good news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody. But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk to, or if I should say anything at all. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Even if I might want to confide in others, I don't want to become a burden. Really?
That's what family is for.
You know exactly how I feel?
Ah!
Wow, that sounds really nice.
It sure does.
You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, well, I guess you could say that to me. He felt like both a family member I could rely on and a friend who could really understand me. No matter what came my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He was so thoughtful and pure, and patient too. Whenever I talked to him, he would always seem so interested, as if the things I was describing were just as important to him as they were to me. Ever since he disappeared, there's been so much I wanted to tell him. No, none of those things matters now. I just really want to see him again.
Wow, you two must have been really close. Did he ever tell you anything about himself?
He mostly just talked about interesting things he saw around the village. He'd share a lot of his own wild ideas as well. Oh, right! I did ask him about his parents once. But all he said was, they're not here anymore. I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away, and I didn't want to pry.
Still not much to go off of.
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it. I'm sorry I wasn't more help. The last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still together. Oh, come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position.
So either this is Aether
Well,
/ our twin,
slower when you're relaxed, right?
or we're gonna
what's wrong,
use this guy to like remember our twin, something like that's going on. Yeah. Hello, trolls.
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. The Abyss Order. Could they be the ones behind all of this? Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick, get ready to fight!
Oh no.
Game's up. Fun's over. Access denied.
Oh, look at this.
The wind knows me, as one with wind and cloud.
I actually destroyed his shield way too fast. Like, it would have instantly popped every shield if I swirled that properly. Not that it matters.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up. If you hadn't been here, I'm not sure what I would have done.
It was no trouble.
Now that I think about it, the healing trolls around Vimara village have been a lot more active lately. They seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight. Chief Amadea doesn't allow the children to play in the area around the village anymore.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved. Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara village just in case. If the Abyss Order is plotting something that could spell trouble for the villagers.
What? Oh, straight into cutscene. Never mind.
Wait a second. The person...
What?
It's Dainslev!
The boy. He's back. It isn't in our conquest.
Ah, it's you two.
This motherfucker.
Oh, a friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you all to it then.
Sasuke Uchiha.
I should head back to the village and check up on Chief Amadea and the others anyway.
Yep, see you later, Atosa! Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose? No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now that there's something strange about this place. The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area. Or worse, their plan could already be in motion.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the hilly trail activity in the area?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased hilichurl activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Still, the hilichurl activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick around for a while and protect the village, don't you think?
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy.
I hate this guy.
And you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything from you. Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk.
Cutscene? No?
Ah.
Oh, that's fun.
So
Fun
that was
camera
the
work,
commission that
Genshin. Think
brought
you're
you here
cute.
to Vimara village. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear. It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilichurl activity, and that is certainly not much to go off of.
Right! That mysterious voice she heard in her brother's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who is he?
Come on. Give us something.
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
Manner of speaking.
I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured
Oh.
out the whole truth of what happened.
Oh, sad
There's
Lumi.
still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done. The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. He and his fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation. His name is Vedderfolnir, the Visionary. I'm loath to admit it, but he is also my kin, my older brother.
Your brother?
There were 5 of them, the 5 sinners of Kanria. The wise Roptatir, the visionary Vedderfolnir, Gold Rhindaughter, the foul Sertologi, and Rehir of Solnari, Rerir. No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names. One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar.
Yeah, Rhindaughter.
Rhindaughter is the one who created Albedo. Sertologi is Skirk's master.
I didn't know that.
And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedderfolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clotar to create the Abyss Order was him.
They were once people of great esteem in Kanria.
I had to read that really fast.
Those who carried the hopes of the nation. They were the best of their peers, outstanding in their respective fields. 6 of us, together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. The ones to stop the Vinster King from continuing to rock the foundation of the world. Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more. They could not resist the call of the Abyss, and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world. So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings, each in possession of world-shattering power. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy, and for that, they shall never have my forgiveness.
Okay.
Indeed. If they are not stopped, the
And then
day is
Abyss.
sure to come when they will also betray the entire world.
Jesus.
Of course. As I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time since the initial operation was launched. By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osile and make a god or something?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found some other way to keep moving forward. There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then, what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there, we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective. Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in some way.
The ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes? I believe that was due to the fact that the ley lines in that area were unstable. My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
Issues?
Wait, then our commission here in Vimara Village. The person who seems to exist only in people's memories. Could it be connected?
Oh boy.
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow. This missing persons case could very well turn out to be the key to unraveling these mysteries.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow. So tired. Paimon used way too much brain juice yesterday. It's all Dane's fault saying all that complicated stuff. Well, let's go find Dane. We've got a lot to do today. Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just zoning out over here?
I'm on.
Did something happen?
The missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
Oh, young guy? Early 20s? Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before.
What does that mean?
Memories of him.
Maybe we just talked too much about him yesterday and you had a weird dream or something?
No, it wasn't a dream. They're memories. Memories that suddenly appeared in my mind after I woke up. And I'm certain I've never met this person before. I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then.
It's Aether, oh boy.
Indeed. And it appears he possessed...
Wait then.
Maybe?
All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they never knew him at all.
Oh shit.
But why would he do something like that?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. They haven't stopped searching for it. I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt to interfere with my mind in some way. Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality like that just yet. However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the Eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part. Come with me. We must check whether the Eye is still in our possession.
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
Oh boy. Let's go. Is this live? This is indeed live. Did I have a broadcast somewhere? I guess sometimes I stream or broadcast, so I get it. I'm sleepy. I'll probably pull for Yelan after the quest. I don't think it's that long.
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure. Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait.
Hmm.
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Hey, wait up!
My bad. Domain. Guess I'll just go in with like this. Sure.
Right here. I'm always watching. Emerge.
I just completely whiffed half of them.
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Okay. Elden Ring ass level design.
Right now. Right here. Right now.
Committed to memory, the Temple of Wisdom.
Hello.
Right here.
My name is Robert and I'm using someone else's account.
Stray cloud converge.
That's fair. Welcome to the stream. We're vibing. Big vibes. I don't know what's going on in this domain. Oh. No, I still don't know.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism.
Sure, all the runes are pointing. I see. Nope. 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 Don't want to turn those. That. And then this. No. Alright, we got there.
Ah, the door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Oh. I saw the press F notification. That's cool.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Hold on, hold on. Oop. Okay, we're good.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the abyss.
Thank you, Sasuke.
Right now, right here, emerge. Shine down. A sight to behold.
Dead, I think.
Right now.
Most.
Torn to oblivion.
I think Nahida would actually be better for this.
This way turn a little.
Kinda.
Skyward! Seize the skies! Dear me. Emerge. I'm always watching. Right here.
Do I recommend... One sec, let me read that properly. Okay. What am I doing? This is Archon Quest.
The false memories were a trap.
The 4.7 Archon Quest, so it's like the latest one.
Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have
Recommend Lynette as a main damage dealer as a beginner. No, probably not. Animo units are kind of like buffers. I think that's a good way to think of them.
Feel that?
So if you're gonna have like Lynette can splash into a team really well, but you want to run her alongside
Wow, you must be really sensitive
other
to that
units
sort of thing.
that do damage.
Paimon doesn't feel it.
You just started playing?
Do as I
No
say.
worries.
Use that mechanism over there and leave this place.
Oh, we're out.
The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect
So this is
you
pretty
may
deep into
finally
the
have
story. This is like
opportunity to
new
locate the
stuff.
missing villager.
Ish.
Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer.
All right. We go this way. So if I were to run Lynette, let me think. As a new player, let me think just 4 stars. Something like Fischl, Beto, Lynette, on-field. Would be a good on-fielder for that team. Honestly, maybe just Jing Shou and you don't even worry about who's on-field. Maybe then Lynette can on-field. What's going on? Dude, he's pissed. Let's go. Our boy.
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
Man.
You risked your safety, and that of the Eye. That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
So you came here all on your own?
The anime is
What about
fuck.
those followers of yours?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say, but if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
Oh, Noelle's actually really good. Lynette, Noelle, Zhangling, Amber.
The
That's
Abyss Order's
good.
on the move. The ley lines are all out of
You could probably do Bennett over Amber. Would be like a reasonable upgrade.
What's going on?
Let me think. Like Noelle, I think is a good on-fielder. So like a very typical like early team, I would say. Let me see. Is kind of like the national base. Can I not swap my team here? Are you kidding me? Okay, well, let's get through this story part first, and then we'll talk about teams. Oh, Hill Trolls.
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there.
I think you're on the right track, though. Lynette, Noelle. Noelle is your on-fielder. Zhangling. It's just, I imagine you have energy problems with Noelle. Like, getting her to ult regularly is probably pretty hard. Amber's the only long range. That's a fun... I legit have not thought about ranges in Genshin in a while. But I guess some commissions do require long range.
New world,
they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
Did you hear that? What was that sound just now?
That
It
Aether?
sounded so gentle. Could that voice be
Here goes
comforting
Aether's
the
voice.
Trails in some way? Oh, this is weird. Let's check if this is happening anywhere else.
I assume I still, yeah. We'll look at teams in a sec. Like, look for good
Looks like the
early
same
teams
thing
for
is
you.
happening over here too. The hilly trails are calm.
You see, we're both still here. We've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love. Release your tears. You no longer need to hold back your sorrow.
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, sleep well, Father.
Is it
Sleep
not
well.
Aether's VA? I can't
When
really
you
tell.
awake, that which differentiates us shall be no more.
Maybe it's not.
It
I don't know who that
almost
is.
sounds like a poem or some kind of story. Well, now that the hilly trails have calmed down, Vimara Village should be safer. Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager, so we should head back to...
Ah. I still can't. This is interesting. Oh, I guess we're still technically in a domain. Oh, that's weird. They've like recreated, or like, I guess just copy and pasted a part of the main world into like a domain.
Skyward!
I don't know if they've done that before.
Right here. Emerge.
Grandpa Medea, is everyone all right? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
The Abyss Order? This is the first I'm hearing of it. Thank you for your concern. But as far as I'm aware, it's been business as usual here in the village.
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the missing villager while we were gone, did you?
Hmm? Someone's gone missing? you
Okay,
say?
so it's like we're in
Who would that
back
be?
in time.
Huh?
Interesting.
You know, the young guy from Vimara Village.
Hush,
That's
Paimon.
kind of the whole reason we're here, actually.
Ah, I do apologize, you two. I hope I'm not worrying you too much. I'm sure it's just my age making me forgetful again. At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever it is you're referring to.
How is that? All right. Thanks for your help, Grandpa Amadea. Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadea about the missing villager. There's no way he could have forgotten all about him just like that. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again? You're right. We should narrow down...
Okay, so very clearly we're kind of stuck in here for a bit. So I'll just go over teams in my character sheet real quick. Jesus Christ. Okay. So early stuff, let's assume you have like a good amount of 4 stars, especially like the old ones. If you have these 3, this is a great core. Even putting Lynette on this team, you basically have a national where like you apply Hydro with Xingqiu, you proc with Zhengling, for vape. Bam, you do a lot of damage. That's kind of how most early Genshin players kind of get through content, is this core 3. Lynette is a good starter driver. You can also use Sucrose. And then there's upgrades to this team, right? You can use like Raiden, Child. But based on like what you have, Noelle I think is a good driver, but you're gonna have energy issues. It's just kind of hard to have her ult up consistently. And then Bennett just becomes Zhengling's best friend because he's a battery. He applies a lot of energy for Zhengling. I would say among 4-stars, be on the lookout for Fischl, who I think solves your ranged issue
and founded paradise. For
and gives you a lot of options for electro comps. Huh. Let me do barbecue pork, sesame. So look for Fischl. Fischl Beto is a good pairing. Maybe with like a Barbara for a healer. And then you get like a little baby teaser with Lynette.
My big sister.
So Barbara, Fischl, Beto, Lynette. It's like a good core there.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
But there's a lot of variations. The more characters you get, the more it opens up like your team building options. Alright, let's keep going through.
Someone's gone missing? Who?
No worries, always happy to help.
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? The one you always used to chat with. He's around 20 years old, and you
Always
said he
happy
was a
to
kind,
answer
warm-hearted
questions.
person?
Been playing this game way too long.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Really? You remember?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me.
You and me both,
That's
bud.
what I said.
What's
Then
up,
there's only
Maddie?
one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it.
Amen, amen.
Why'd you say he's gone missing?
We're going for C6, Yelan. I only need 4 copies. It's pretty doable, I think.
Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too.
I think it's our first Genshin C6 if I can get her. I wanted Ganyu, but we haven't had a Ganyu banner in like a year.
Yelan seems to remember him. And
Dude, I'm not
apparently
pulling
he
for
just
any
saw him.
Natlin characters. I'm like,
Maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories.
it's
but
like
that
really just the
he
Pyro
somehow
Archon I'm
returned to
interested
a
in.
time before he went missing?
I'd rather have cons on like characters I currently like. Oh, fuck no, dude. I hate this shit. Capitano? Oh, high key? If Damsel is in Natlin? Oh. Damsel would fuck me up. What's her name? Columbina? Colombian? The other Fatui. She would fuck me up. Cappuccino, if he's cool, I would probably go for it. Columbina, yeah. She might fuck me up.
Just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata,
Rukkhadevata.
no one remembers him. If we really did travel back to a time before he disappeared, that could explain why the villagers said he hadn't gone missing.
Once we get out of this domain, I'll probably pull. We have a few pulls.
If this person only exists in people's memories, maybe we're in someone's memory right now. Time travel is extremely difficult to perform.
My bad, man. So it's not time travel. That's just what I thought.
Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in someone else's memory. Just like how you entered your sibling's memory last time. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory after
But yeah,
all.
I already have C2 Yelan, so going for C6 isn't like that unreasonable.
Right. If he's someone who only
4
exists in
copies is
people's
where it's
memories,
like
then we're finally on the same turf.
you could,
But didn't
if
Bayron
you're
just say that he saw
have
him leave the
reasonable
village
luck,
with
I
someone?
think you get
Well,
4
we should go
copies in a
look for
banner.
him. Who knows how long this
Because
ley
it
line
somewhat
disturbance
equates
is
to
gonna
like a
last. We
C2
might
plus
not
a
have that
weapon.
much time, and we don't even know whose memory this is.
Kinda. Weapons have better rates, but you know what I mean.
That'll help us narrow things down. We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to... Right! That! Can we try to figure out more about him using what we know of his ability?
You order, Justin?
Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow give him away?
Oh, fuck.
All the memories seem to be set in or near Vimara village. But I'm still not sure if they're restricted to this location. If time was allowed to pass within the false memories, there's a higher chance they might conflict with someone's original recollection. There's a difference between memories that arise from lived experiences and those that are implanted into the mind.
This sounds right.
Maybe not.
Nope, just kidding. What the fuck do I know?
No wonder! All this time, the sky hasn't changed a bit!
You're good to see one, but tempted on getting more. I feel like Columbina has to be far. I think the Fatuis are like probably 5.4 at least. Maybe further.
24 hours of the day.
Because we know what 5.1 is. We know the Archon. I heard the Archon is actually later than usual for this region too, but we'll see.
People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things at the same time.
C1 Yelan is good. Is C1 2 charges? I've had it for a while now.
Specific moment in time rather than over a period of time.
2 charges of E is good. I like C2 because it's really, you do so much more damage. It's fucked up. I don't know.
Dainsleif had memories implanted into his mind. Dainsleif had
No.
The color of the sky.
Ooh, that is good.
We thought Chief Amadea forgot about the missing villager.
This? Hey.
Right! That's exactly what Atosa described!
Come to think of it, every time we talk,
I think what's really tempting me for C6 Yelan is she's just, it's like one of the most fucked up C6s in the game.
Time always passed by really slowly.
It's so insane.
Even when it felt like we'd been talking
It's
for
like
hours,
her and
the sun would still be
Nouvellette.
at the same position in the sky.
Yep, that has to be it! This is definitely Atosa's memory.
To the tree!
Yeah, that's where they'll be.
I also haven't pulled in a while. I think Claren was the last character I pulled for. And I just got her. I didn't like invest super deeply. I just wanted the character. So we've had like at least a few, like probably a patch since then. I have a lot of pulls saved.
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to scare the children on purpose. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things.
Oh, is this Aether?
Do you maybe have anything you want to share? It's okay
No.
if you don't.
Who the fuck are you?
You could also just talk about what you think of me?
Subtle.
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful young woman. You'll meet many amazing
Earring?
people and live a
Is he a
very
Abyss
happy
Order?
life.
What is this outfit?
You won't miss someone like
I don't
me.
think we've had the NPCs in this outfit.
Are those your friends over there?
Huh? Me? No, nothing to see here. Continue as you were. Oh, he has the eyes.
This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet.
Friends?
You caved and pulled for Navia? That's fair. I don't have Navia.
Must have taken him a
Actually,
lot of effort
I don't
to
know. I
find
kind of
me.
want her, but more because I
So,
think Navia is really
I
cool than
should
like
see
I
what
want
they
to play Navia. You know what I mean?
Sorry, Atosa. We'll have to continue this conversation another time.
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay. I'll head back to the village then.
And we just blue balled this poor girl.
Talk to you some other time.
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
Who the fuck are you? What? Why? Just tell me your name.
Dane's brother.
Hey, it was worth a try.
Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the Loom of Fate.
I do always appreciate some Lumine voice acting.
Disorder. The man who broke the curse of immortality.
Okay, well, I was guessing.
You're Kari Bear Alberic.
Need a more usable Geo? I guess
know
that's
me?
fair.
That's quite the surprise.
She at
don't
least
believe
is
I've
like
met
a
you before.
unique play style, you know?
I see.
Like she's the only
the
character
memory,
that does
wasn't
what
it?
she does, which is like
Your
a
siblings
reaction based to Geo
You
comp,
saw
which I think is cool.
the me from back then. This is Atosa's memory.
Everything else is basically mono
came here to
Geo
say
or
goodbye
like
to her.
a splashable support Geo.
I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come, let's find somewhere else to talk.
Wee. Oh shit. They think they're fancy. This is pretty. Oh, just Lumine.
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world, after all. As you well know. It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this, and now, the time has finally arrived.
Oh, this is fun.
Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins. And a degree of abyssal power that defies comprehension. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the Loom of Fate. But, despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the Loom of Fate. I was merely used as a means for its construction. In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion.
Oh, there he goes. It looked like the game broke. It looks like he's unloading in.
What you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness left over within the Loom of Fate.
Oh, fuck.
As for your question, the Loom of Fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines. In its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But, as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, it has the power to weave real ley lines of its own. Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories. But it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world. Yes, I have the ability to control the Loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation. After all, its existence cost me my life.
That's fucked up.
Ah, that. I was wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. Not only for everyone in the village, but for you as well. I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world. As if had a chance at life. I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something so meaningless? But I just couldn't accept it. I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me. Chief Ahmadiyya. Baram.
Aww.
Granny Jahiyat. Atosa.
Oh, what the
would it be
fuck?
like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. Just a quiet life in a peaceful village. I was curious, so I selfishly tried to have my own life. Even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. One memory at a time.
That's fucked up.
I know it sounds stupid. After all, my life ended a long time ago. Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness. Even the form you see
Illusory?
before you was
I've never heard that word
nothing
said
but
that
an
way.
invention based on my father's appearance. An imagined version of what I would look like if I had the chance to grow up.
Oh, it's so fucked.
I know. But there's nothing I can do to make them find me. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. But, well, that's not possible for me.
Oh. He's trying.
I know. Captain Dainsleif. Twilight Sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Things should already be settled on his end.
What does that mean?
As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing. The Loom of Fate has already been completed.
Loom of Fate? Hi, Robert. What's up? I think that's Robert. I don't know. Unless you got your account back.
No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine.
Welcome back to the stream.
Lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly.
We'll be pulling soon, I think. I think we're almost done.
Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he?
I'm Robert. All right, welcome back.
Disorder to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye.
Never know if it's Robert or
Pammy.
Pammy.
To confront the prince. He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location. That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once.
I don't think I got the
That's
eye.
Right, because in his mind, he had given it to you already.
What does that mean? I do have a Discord, but it's not public.
Before you two entered that false location.
You can follow me here. You're on
Traveler,
YouTube. YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter are like my public platforms. You can message me there if you need anything. Or follow me there.
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Oh, we're moving.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary, and took that memory to be real. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. And to do that, we had to retrieve
Nah, unfortunately the Discord's not public. Plus, we're almost done streaming for the day. We're just doing this and then pulls. We're calling it.
I truly have no idea what the prince is planning. Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend.
Thank you for the sub, Pammy. I don't think that'll come up on stream, but I just saw it.
Could be planning. I fear I'm too insignificant.
Appreciate that. I appreciate that. We do lots of shooters, fighting games, and of course the Hoyo games.
And my goal, At least,
Oh, there it is. I do have a noting.
it's been achieved.
Nice. Good looks.
You remember my father, don't you? Clotar Alberic.
Did I say Pammy? I remember Robert. Your tag is Pammy. Z3 streams win. New patch.
To restore consciousness to my hilichurl form.
1.2 is coming. Who am I pulling for? Am I pulling for Caesar or
indescribable
or Bernice? Kind of like Bernice.
To comfort me, my father told me a story. That this was a fairy tale world where I had to take on the form of a little monster.
Both.
That story managed to.
We'll stream with 1.1 story stuff probably.
Even if just for a moment.
You know how it is. We've been team building.
My goal was simple. To use the Loom of Fate in its near completed form. When its ability to create memories was at its strongest. To implant a specific memory into the minds of the hilichurls. In that memory, I would tell them a story. Just like my father did for me.
I wonder. It really depends on how Caesar is as a defense character. Bernice, I kind of want more right now because I have ideas for Anomaly. I'm already building fire units anyway. I have Lucy and Soldier built. Sounds good, Robert. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you again for the sub.
I can't change the world. Not when I lost.
This is fucked, by the way. I am paying attention. It's so sad.
Implanting those memories. That was the most worthwhile thing I could offer.
Yeah, I should probably be better than Ben, but I don't know.
Residual consciousness.
I feel like they need to establish what defense is.
Truth. That trace
Maybe
of my
Seth will help.
should have dissipated long ago. My goal was the one thing that allowed me to hold.
Yeah, Robert, I
on
recommend
all
it.
this
I have a
time.
lot of fun with Genshin. It's a little scary starting now, just because it's an old
story
game at this point.
It's finished.
But I do enjoy Genshin a lot. I also recommend ZZZ if you like more like action-y games. Oh, cutscene. Oh. Field setup and tank buffs, yeah. It's very pretty. And he disappears. Yep.
Yeah.
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time.
Ah! Shit!
Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along
Oh,
with it.
it's so sad. What the
Neither of us
fuck,
belongs
man?
here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too.
Oh, poor sad Lumine. Nobody likes sad Lumine.
How about a conversation? The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by.
Debated. Ah, fuck!
That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane.
Is this the first conversation they've
expect
had?
that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years. The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. But there's still time. Before the heavenly principles awaken.
Go for it, Robert. I have a lot of
Yes.
friends that are into like
For 500
art
years
and
now,
making OCs.
ever since the cataclysm in Conria.
It's fucked
there's
up,
been
dude.
no sign
I'm
of
getting.
activity. Not long ago,
I'm
you
feeling
witnessed
it,
the Hydro
Mr.
Archon
Krabs.
destroy her divine throne. Yes.
Yes, I
Such
did witness
a
that.
flagrant disregard for the rules, and still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the Heavenly Principles situation. However, the Heavenly Principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be, or what might trigger it. You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful, even as a hilly churl. Seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that
I can't believe we actually finished this. I didn't think it was.
Of course.
I mean, I knew it was
That's
quick,
only one
but
example. My feelings about the Heavenly Principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words.
Look at them.
Lumine?
Oh.
You're the only one in this world who calls me that. There's so much I wanted to ask you. But
Lumine voice acting, let's
for
go!
some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now. There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together. You told me. You wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me? Well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean?
I miss you too, Lumine. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes.
Yeah, Robert, I'm always down to see people's art. Anything they work on.
My own sister.
Oh shit.
What's going on?
This space
Man, can you believe I had to gamble after this very emotional cutscene?
Longer. In fact, aside from our ability to physically interact with each other,
Maddie, what do you think our odds are?
something else you should know about
I don't even
this
know if it's
space.
possible to get C6
Before
today.
they're gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here. Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
That's not a fun effect. That one hurts. Knowing you and your bastardly luck. Maybe C5. I would take that. That's within range. Let's see how many pulls we have. I think I'm guaranteed one. True.
Still so sleepy.
Where the fuck? Dude, the game without Paimon was like 20 times better. I didn't realize she was gone.
Villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village. Oh,
Yes, yes,
and
yes,
Dean
yes.
came by just now. It looked like he was injured. He didn't say anything though.
Bro,
Just
Dean
made
got
sure to do
bodied?
all right and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but that's Dane for ya.
And then he just dipped.
Let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and we saw that guy you called Kari Bear. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right?
Yep.
And after that, Paimon doesn't wait, really? What a score!
Alright, we did it.
Well,
Oh, and she lost her memory, dude. That's so fucked. No, Aether's a bastard. Why is he like this?
Hey, Ron?
Yes, yes, slept great.
Happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say.
He doesn't remember.
It's just that,
The village doesn't remember the
village
commission?
organized another search party
Oh, no, they do?
yesterday. It didn't feel right, so there we were, searching away, when suddenly this one guy said it all came back to him. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside the village.
Oh, okay,
and
okay.
He saw our
He,
missing villager.
brought
There he
closure.
was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. They looked like quite a happy family, apparently.
Sure.
And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for so long.
Yeah, man, nothing to worry about there.
Oh, and we also remember...
Maddie, where do I go to pool? I need
Bear.
luck. I need as much luck as possible.
That's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner.
Caliber.
Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is. And we're all relieved now that we know what happened.
Seems like everyone thinks Kari Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort of explanation now. Paimon wonders how Atosa's doing.
What are they?
Maybe we should go
Natlan's
check
gonna be
on
interesting.
her. If she hasn't remembered like everyone else,
I wonder what the tie back will
we
be.
can tell her what happened. Paimon didn't see her in the village just now, so she's probably at the tree. Come on, let's go talk to her.
I'm gonna finish this up before we end stream. I'll be right over there, Justin. Your best of luck was in the fountain for Fontaine. Do you remember my Farina pulls when we tried the fountain? It was like a max 180 pulls to get Farina. Like that first copy, it was bad. I don't know if I should go back there.
Oh, it's you two. I was
Bye,
just about
Robert.
to
Thank
go
you for
looking
hanging out.
you. I wanted to thank you. I was part of the search party. So
I'm trying to humble you. Oh my god, go fuck off.
I just can't believe I forgot something so important.
I don't have a good place to pull in this game. The go-to for
I guess it
oh
doesn't
wait,
really
no, I do
matter
know where to
anyway.
pull.
I'm
The
just
go-to in
happy I
Star
got to
Rail
meet
is
you. So, who cares what happens in the future?
the Firefly. The fireworks spot. Maybe her headquarters in Leeway? I didn't know she had a headquarters in
I'll admit
Leeway.
it. I'm just putting on a brave face.
No, I do kind of
I
remember
was
that actually.
dumped, wasn't I?
You were. That's
Otherwise,
tough.
Why would he just leave like
And
that?
it was
while
our
staying
fault.
at the
Sorry
job?
about that.
You don't need to comfort me. It's just like Kari Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more. And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and see me one day.
Girl,
Anyway, thanks for
that's
all your hard
tough.
work, you two.
I got bad news for
Promised I'd help Granny
you.
to with something, so I should head back.
Well, that
Goodbye.
should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go back to normal now. Oh, right. Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened?
Don't remember? Yeah, Aether took our memories. That's fucked.
Sure. Where'd that come from? Let Paimon see.
Ah. Ah. Cute. Okay. Very cute little Archon quest. Short one. I'm surprised. I'm also a patch behind, so we still have to do summer event. We'll do that. Let's just go where I've had luck before. I'll do the summer event like this weekend or the weekend after. I want the Project L alpha to finish. I don't know how many pulls I have. I think I have 180 at least. like an easier way to get up here? No, it was such a good effort. This isn't really in theme for Yelan, but it's not like we're pulling any more Raidens yet.
One with nature. The wind knows.
No. How do I get up here? I forget. Fucking let's go. All right. Let me do this. All right, back at top. Let's get Yelan out. Yelan pools. That's a lot of primos. Oh my god. It's a few. We'll get through quick. I don't really care about the 4 stars on this banner at all. 4 copies for 6. Daniel, what's up? I'm Daniel. Hi. Are you kidding me? What's up? I told you. We haven't pulled in like 2 or 3 patches. It's been a while. 4 copies. We need 4 copies. Hoarder. What was I gonna pull for? Navia? That's a good start. Favalance is always nice. Oh hell yeah. We're moving. Let's go speed run. My food's here. Dude, there's too many. There's like so many pools. I'm like bound to lose count. 30, I think. So we're only guaranteed 1. It's really not like that insane. Another Favalance. It's funny. Nice. Literally, no 4-star is good here. It's just more pulls. Let's go. 1. Is this quick? Wait, was that 1 on 50? All right. Hold on. Hold. All right. 1. That's a 1. Welcome back, Robert. We're pulling. It's time to gamble. Let's go gambling. All right, that's a 1. 1 in 60. It's pretty good. We're getting a lot of pulls. 1 in 60. We need 3 more copies for C6. I don't know if we'll get them all here. It would be nice. How many is this so far? God, there's so many weapons. I don't know where we're at. I lost count. This is 6. 70. 60. 70. Okay. We go all the way. All the way is good for a double. That'd be funny. I think the last time I was up here, I got a double. No, Maddie, you can't. No, Maddie, why'd you manifest? Why'd you manifest it? It's fine. That means we're guaranteed 2. I don't remember if we were guaranteed 2 with what I had. Oh, we are guaranteed to. It's fine, it's fine. No one can bring me down. Give me an early one, though. Dude, the amount of Zhanglings I have pulled in this little session here is insane. Lies. You get knocked down so you can get back up again. Damn right. And we still have 14 days in this banner, which means a paycheck is in this banner. There's no losing. There's no bad luck happening here, chat. There is only I'm getting Yelan C6. I need you guys to understand that. C4. And watch, with a double. C4. C4, C4. C for what? C for these nuts. Huh, jot him. What the fuck? Sack a greatsword. Who uses that? Oh my god, in 20. Oh my god, it was in 20. Oh my god, it was in 20. C5. Oh my god, it was in 20. I hate it here. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's not an if. It's C6 Yelan is not a I hope it happens. It's not I pray to God it happens. It's a it will happen. It will happen. Yeah, don't gamble. Get a real job. That way you can pay for your gambling addiction. It's pretty good. Babbo, take that. Yo, give me C6 here, though, just so it's like the perfect end, you know? I don't really want to spend money right here. In 20. Got C5 with the 20. Alright, I think that's it. Got a rust, too. I have 10, 8. I don't think it's enough. Where can I pull primos from? I think that's all I got. Abyss? I did Abyss. I have to do the new Abyss. But like I don't have time to do it right now. Yeah, it's chalked. Alright. Pretty good, I would say. Let me just make sure. One pull, 8. Dude, we are like 20 gems from another 10 pull. You get primos here? Streamer, tell the kids if you gamble, what's gonna happen to you. It's not gambling if you know your limits, chat.
Good roll.
You know what you're doing? It's never a gamble. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck I can get like 30 more primos. I don't think there is anywhere.
And knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Anyone know where a chest is? I'm not kidding. It's like it's 11 fucking primos, dude. Oh. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. And for that, it gives me C6. Watch. It was worth a try. It was worth a try. Alright, I'll take my 20 Zhanglings. Bro is broke. The bank account is stacked, let me tell you guys. I'm thriving. Alright. Pretty good con also. It's like a 20% damage increase. Alright, one more. I'll record when I get it. I probably won't be streaming when I get it unless it's like I'm streaming something else and I happen to pull. The Yelan's pretty cracked, I would say. The Yelan is ready to go, I would say. Go eat now. I'm gonna go eat. Thank you guys for hanging out. The Yelan's juiced. Alright, chat. Thank you guys for hanging out. Robert, appreciate it. Oh, in Genshin Impact? Yes, I am broke in Genshin Impact. There's no more pulling until it's time for C6 Yelan. Which will happen. It will be time. Thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate it. I'll try and stream more often. We'll see. It's been a pretty rough schedule so far, but we'll see, we'll see. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. Maddie, I see you in the Twitch chat. Mwah, mwah. In 20.